to the season. New York Knicks president Steve Mills said he and GM Scott Perry were not happy with where the team is right now. There are also reports that the organization is preparing to fire head coach David Fizdale. And the one and only Michael Rapaport is now joining us. I don't know.
We need to all
back.
sit back, get out of the way.
I'm a little worried
right?
about this. What is going on with the Knicks?
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me. Timing, it's just the timing. I was scheduled to be here weeks ago. I want to say this. Steve Mills, I'm done with you. Okay? I'm
done.
GM president, sort of.
I'm done with you, Steve Mills.
Yep.
I have so much to say about this guy. Steve Mills, your record as a president, as a GM, as the basketball mind of my New York Knicks, I'm done with this guy, Steve Mills. Yahoo, clown. His record, 165 wins, 337 losses.
Yikes.
Steve Mills, let me tell you something. Isn't there a leaky faucet that Dolan needs to be fixed? Or maybe it's time to, like, walk the dogs or, I don't know, drive them somewhere? What is your skill set, Steve Mills? What does this guy do? Through all the coaches, the Lenny Wilkins, the Kurt Rambis was the coach of the New York Knicks during my tenure residency coming on this show. Derek Fisher, the Lenny Wilkins, the Herb Williams was the coach of the Knicks. Mike Woodson, the Phil Jackson debacle, the Mike D'Antoni. Steve Mills has been there. So we've changed coaches, we've changed GMs. Steve Mills is with GM. He's a basketball president. And we've had personnel players. We've had the Carmelo and all this. But Steve Mills remains there. Okay, we're 2-8. We should not get blown out by Sacramento. We should not get blown out on a Sunday, okay? I shouldn't have to turn the channel to the New York Knicks, okay, during Sunday Night Football, and like, it's like a car accident. Like, we're down 33 points on a Sunday. It's a Sunday. This is the day of rest. It's my wife's 50th birthday. I shouldn't have to, like, it's like a car accident. And through all that, you got Steve Mills. He's the consistency, him and Dolan. Dolan's not going to sell this team. I want Steve Mills fired. He's a problem, okay? And when we're 2-8, Fizdale's a big boy. Fizdale, he's got moxie. He's tough. He's been through it all. He was tenured by the great Pat Riley. He was there with the Miami Heat guys. He don't need you two, Scott Perry and Steve Mills, sniffing around. And Steve Mills, like, he's got no bass in his voice. Why are you out there for a press conference? Did Daddy Dolan tell you to come out there? What are you doing out there? We're 2-8. Fizdale could take it on the chin. If you fire David Fizdale, if they fire him, and I'm not saying that they're not perfect. We've had the things with the Dennis Smith and all this. If you fired David Fizdale, I am ordering, I am begging, and this myth that the fans that show up to the Knicks game are not New York Knicks fans, maybe down there in the boxes in the below. Any section up, these are family people. These are hardworking New York people from the boroughs, from Jersey, from Bronx, from Staten Island. They pay their money to come see it. Go to see Hamilton on Broadway. Go to see Wicked, Netflix and chill. Stop going to the games.
Atypical.
Atypical. Watch Atypical. Season 3 streaming right now. Do something. We need to stop going to the games and supporting these guys. Once again, Forbes put the New York Knicks as the most, the lucrative franchise in all of sports. Enough is enough. If Dolan's not going to sell the team, we should, instead of talking about Fizdale, get rid of this clown, Steve Mills. I want to know this. Okay, I'm going to throw it back to you guys. If Steve Mills got fired by the New York Knicks, would he ever have another job in the NBA? No, because he has no basketball skill set.
I don't, and to follow that up, Skip, I just don't know what they think David Fizdale. Did they think Julius Randle? So you miss out on Kyrie, you miss out on...
No, think of what you're saying. The whole offseason, I thought you were going to get Durant and Kyrie.
And we were also getting Zion. That's what the memes said.
You went from that to this.
To Julius Randle.
I saw the memes. Didn't you see the memes? They all had on blue jerseys.
So, Fizdale is not the problem in New York.
He is not the problem. And I still have high regard. He is the best thing you have going.
Yep.
The players like him. They respect him.
Okay, now to your other favorite team, the Lakers. What have you seen so far?
They're a good team.
There you go.
They're a good team.
Turn around.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, Shay. Don't get too close because I got the 37-inch. Let me tell you something, Shay. Again, just like the Knicks being 2-8 and your Lakers are what? Are they 7?
7-2.
7-2 and all that stuff. I blame, because I'm going to be honest, you guys are sports veterans, okay? I blame Lonzo Ball for all this because traditionally, up until this season, we never, even the most staunch NBA fan, we never got excited about 7-2. Obviously, 2-8 is not fun, but to get all crazy about the records this early, the Phoenix Suns last year, come like, December, the Clippers were the best record in the West. Let me tell you something. Your team looks good. Your guy, LeBron James, he looks fantastic. And I will say this, I am with you on the LeBron, Kawhi thing in terms of the sitting out, the load management, and all that stuff. I respect the fact that LeBron is ground and pound. But I'm going to tell you something, Shay, okay? I'm here, my man, Drip. You guys aren't winning any championship. And earlier I heard you scream on this man and say, he's never going to be LeBron James about Kawhi. He don't need to. Maybe that's not the answer to be 3-6. Maybe that's not the pinnacle to be LeBron James. Because Kawhi Leonard, he's got 2 championships. He's got 2 MVPs. They beat them once. They're going to beat him again. They're going to beat him again. You guys ain't winning the championship.
He has won as the guy.
He wasn't the guy? He wasn't the guy?
No, Tim Duncan them was. And Manu. And Tony Parker.
Well, he was the MVP.
He was the MVP. Well, when he get...
And he was a little baby there. He wasn't even shaving.
How about this here? When he wins a regular season MVP, talk to your boy.
Who cares about? Who was the regular season MVP last year? Who was it? James Harden?
No, Giannis.
Okay, Giannis. And who was before? James Harden?
Yeah.
Okay, who cares? What did they got jewelry? They don't have jewelry.
LeBron ain't got no jewelry?
No, I'm saying, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say LeBron is not great, but you act like being like LeBron is not like being like Mike.
Kawhi ain't ever going to pass LeBron.
Who cares?
Ever.
He
care.
can have more rings in him.
So, Robert Ory got more rings.
Yo, but he ain't the guy. Kawhi Leonard will end up with more rings than LeBron.
And he still ain't gonna be the guy.
At the end of the season this year, okay, so when the Clippers knock down the Los Angeles Lakers, barring everybody stays healthy, what are you going to say? The Clippers are going to beat. Everybody stays healthy. They're going to beat the Lakers. You guys
we don't need no caveat. I don't need no caveat. Lakers are going to the finals. We winning the chip.
No, they ain't. Oh, my
Just
God.
like that.
Please, I'm asking right now, book me right now for that day. If I don't get booked, I'm just coming. I'm showing up. I'm showing up.
We'll let you
ain't got to show up because we're going to bring the show to your house.
Please do.
Bring it to your house.
Winning they're a good team. He looks great. LeBron looks great. He's got a chip on his shoulder. The Dwight Howard thing. I came on this show in the summer and I said that was a good thing.
I like it.
JaVale, I've always been a fan of JaVale. I don't think the Warriors should have ever let him go. Anthony Davis is doing Anthony Davis. LeBron, he had that weird thing with his hair. I don't want to go down that road.
Yeah, you did. You brought it up.
I don't want to go down that road. It was weird because the guys, you rock that do-rag. You want to keep those waves.
Yeah.
Why is this man rocking a do-rag all the time? There's no waves, my man.
Keep his hair padded down.
Okay, but I'm just saying that, listen, Shannon, you guys aren't winning the championship.
You're a hater.
I just complimented the guy. I think right now.
How you gonna compliment the guy? You're a Lakers fan and talk about we're not gonna win this.
I'm not a Lakers fan. You're not winning a championship. Kawhi Leonard will wind up ending his career with more rings than LeBron James. I'll make a long-term bet on you on that. Like you say, he's never.
And we're gonna have more rings than the Knicks.
Okay, we talked about the Knicks. But I'm just saying, you say he's never going to be LeBron, but he'll be Kawhi.
He will never be thought of as a better player. He could have 15 rings. He'll never be thought of as a better player than LeBron James.
I agree with you on that.
Fact or fiction?
I agree with you on that, but maybe that being LeBron James isn't the best thing.
I said he will never be thought of. He will never be thought of as a better player than LeBron James.
I think that he will never be thought of as a dynamic individual player.
A better player.
But I think at the end of the year...
Shannon Sharp.
Yes.
He'll have a better career.
Right
He'll have a better career because those rings and things.
The best player in Los Angeles right now is Kawhi.
No, he's not.
You know
Did
what
you
I
see Kawhi
love?
last night?
You know what I love the most? Wait a second. Do you realize this man, Kawhi Leonard, had an option in the offseason coming into July? He could have just stacked that Laker deck. He could have said, you know what? I give up. I give in. I want to win 3 more chips with LeBron and AD at the other side, in the other locker room at Staples. And you know what he said? No. I'm going to leave you guys high and dry. I'm going to bamboozle you right up to the deadline, and then I'm going to sign with the other team. And I'm going to take you on in your house.
In your crib.
And I'm going to dethrone you in your own
in the basement.
crib.
In the crib.
You Igor.
And I'm going to have
You
the
Igor, you in the basement.
audacity.
It's in the drip.
I'm going to have the audacity on opening night to let my New Balance commercial drop, in which I got a little remember the crown dangling from the keychain?
In the crib.
I'm the king of this.
In the
and
crib.
it says Kawhi Town.
Scared of Kawhi.
Yep.
Scared of
You like those New Balance?
I like New Balance. I'm New Balance
Orthopedic-
king.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm New Balance king. Listen.
Yeah,
listen.
for
guys
years
rock
I
them
ran
together.
in New Balance.
Yeah,
I rock them.
There are great jogging shoes like to walk around. I'll rock them with some, with some Lululemon, some athleisure. But I ain't wearing no hooping in them.
Oh, as far as dope sneakers, LeBron James is at the bottom of Nike sneakers being.
Actually, it's number 2 behind Jordan.
I don't care about the
I
selling.
ain't number 2 behind Jordan.
I don't care
So
about the
stop
selling.
it.
Nobody's
Stop it.
rocking LeBron James sneakers I like in the real world.
Yes,
Them joints are.
So who buying them?
They look
So
questionable.
how they get to be number 2
They look-
if nobody buying them? How did they get to be number 2 behind Jordan? Bigger than Kyrie, bigger than Steph Curry, bigger than KD, bigger than James Harden, bigger than Dame Lillard.
Go to the top. Bigger than MJ?
I said it was number 2 behind Jordan.
Maybe a lot of people in China. I'm going to move forward.
Whatever.
I'm going to move forward. The thing is this, okay? Your guy, he's great. I'm surprised that he looks sprightly and all that stuff. At the end of the year, when you bring this show, Undisputed, the best in the business, by the way. The best
Thank
in
you.
the business, by the
Thank
way.
you.
To my crib, when your guys are either bumped out of the Western Conference Finals or maybe even early, you might not win a playoff. You might not win a playoff
Stop
series.
playing.
Okay.
I'm coming. Put my feet up on your coffee table just like this here. Yep.
I can't wait to see shit.
I'd like to see this.
It's the most beautiful
Will you be
time
wearing
of the year.
socks or no socks?
No socks with my Laker jersey. With LeBron. As a matter of fact, I might get LeBron to come with me.
Yo, bring him. And I'm gonna tell you something. When he's on an early summer vacation, he's scratching his head. You know he's gonna shave his hair again. By the way, I'm gonna say this. He looked good with the shaved head after the Warriors when what was it, 3-1 or 4-1? He was confused. He should just rock that. You should tell him.
Don't worry about that man.
Okay, but
it's hard to let go of good things sometimes.
Shay, it's over.
It ain't over.
It is over. I don't care about.
7-2.
You're gonna lose to Phoenix, and I'm gonna take that goat mask and I'm gonna burn it in front of you.
He'll probably come back.
Why you hate
to
the
do it
goat
in front
man?
of you.
Why
I
you
like
hate
the
goat
goat
man? Go James.
Okay, Michael, we're gonna have you stick around because we have a lot more to get to. I'm sure you noticed the Cowboys lost to the Vikings on Sunday. So
Gives
that
me
was a
joy.
good one. Who is going to win the NFC East? Cowboys or Eagles? Let's get Michael's take next.